He is from Ireland. We're so excited to have him here. Please put your hands together for Dave Byrne.
New York, are you excited? I get to say that because I'm Irish. I live in New York, just to let you know. So let me set the scene for you. A couple of weekends ago, I get a phone call from a friend of mine out of the blue telling me about his Tinder date. Apparently he wined and dined this woman, took her home, and the next day, to quote him, he could not get rid of her. He tried everything. Things to do, people to see, places to go. Until he put on my comedy set. Apparently she was out the door in under 2 minutes. Now, this brings up some questions for me. Like, what was it about this that drove this woman out of his life? Was it the comedy? Was it just the mere sight of me? Is she racist against Irish people? I really hope so. For my sake, I really hope that woman is a massive racist. Now, the weird thing is I kind of feel like I've been rejected by somebody that I've never met before in my life. As if like LinkedIn sent me an email going, 25 employers do not want to hire you. I didn't need to know that. That's not good for my self-esteem. And I know that like if you're on Tinder or one of those apps, you get rejected by people you never meet all the time. But all that happens there is they swipe left. Somebody from Tinder doesn't ring you up and go, hi, Becky from Astoria has rejected you. Thanks! And that's the worst thing. My friend actually was thanking me about this. He was thanking me for my mediocre comedy. Which is kind of confusing because the only thing I could say in response was, you're welcome. Which is the worst thing. But I realized after a while that this is actually a great way for me to reposition my comedy. So instead of just being a stand-up comic, it's, hey, if you want to get rid of unwanted house guests, just play my videos. Want to shut down a party? Put on Dave Byrne comedy. Worried about home intruders? Just play my video on repeat throughout the night. They'll take one step inside that door and run the opposite direction. Also, I could really do with the video views, if you don't mind. So please. So the moral of the story is, New York, now that I'm on stage, please lower your expectations. So New York, are you excited? I'm not sure you were listening to the last 3 minutes. Let's try this again. New York, are you excited? Let's bring it down by about 20%, okay? Yes, I am Irish. I've been living in New York for the last 3 years. I did not realize that there's a lot of cultural and language differences between Ireland and America. For example, I learned that the word grand here means big and momentous. In Ireland, grand means okay. So when somebody says to me, it was grand, I hear it was okay. So day one in New York, I walk into Grand Central Station, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a little bit better than okay. Like, if this is okay, I cannot wait to see the rest of America. It's been pretty much downhill since then. The most recent one was this guy comes up to me and he goes, hey, do you fancy some crack? I was like, yeah, I'm up for some crack. Language lesson. Crack is the Irish word for fun. And we use this in our everyday language. Very different kind of crack here. Still fun though. Ireland has come a long way over the last few years socially. Most recently, actually, Ireland voted to legalise abortion and give more women better health care, more access to health care recently. Fantastic stuff. It's amazing in particular that in some places, people voted as high as 80% in favour of this. In a recent survey of Irish people, 79% of people say they drink alcohol. Which means that in certain places in Ireland, abortion's more popular than alcohol. This is a pretty fucking big deal. Like, I don't want to adhere to stereotypes, but we fucking love alcohol. Like, I'm off drink at the moment, and I've been saying this to my Irish friends, and I swear to God, it's like the Spanish Inquisition. Hang on, you're off drink? What's wrong with you? Are you sick? Are you dying? Are you on drugs? Are you pregnant? But the thing is, though, like, we're not actually the worst offenders for drinking. Believe it or not, actually, Germany is the biggest drinkers in Europe, and they have a whole month dedicated to drinking, Oktoberfest. But, you know, drinking isn't exactly the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Germany. Let's not go there tonight, right? And the only day that we only have one day in Ireland, St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick wasn't even Irish, he was actually Welsh. And St. Patrick's Day, the celebrations, actually started right here in New York City. It's true. So basically, every St. Patrick's Day, you lot wake up, drink shitty German beer, wave flags made in China, praise a Welshman, wake up the next day with a hangover and go, oh, those fucking Irish. Guys, it's been fantastic. You've got a great show lined up ahead of you. Have a great night.